last night in Utah. A game that Mark Daigneault said had everyone in the locker room really upset after the game, which he loved seeing that for one of the more promising young teams in the NBA, as Jalen Williams of Arkansas flips that in. Giddy spinning, floating, and hitting. This is a player who was a mid-20s career three-point shooter entering this season. He's now 16 for his last 28 over the last 5 games as Joe knocks down the three. Isaiah Joe at...
And I think it's easy for the fans and even us as broadcasters to overlook the fact that you're coming to a new team as Book able to get that baseline jumper over Williams. And
mistakes, and you're seeing 2 of them very early here.
Jalen Williams can't finish it. Dort can. On the second attempt, upcoming draft capital. Dort comes up with a steal. Williams gets it ahead to Giddy, who shifts inside and finishes with the left hand.
Gap on that dribble penetration and using his hands to create a defense to offense opportunity.
I'm just wondering what you're seeing, that's all.
I didn't see the initial charge motion, that's
obviously.
Oh, what a look. Giddy to Jalen Williams of Santa Clara for the slam.
The playmaking that he has to make for this basketball team.
Backdoor, Joe elevates and flushes.
I want to go on record to say those words will never come out of my mouth about anything as long as we live.
What's interesting about it, though, is Jalen Williams of Arkansas.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you have a large sample size, JJ. I'm fully supporting you here. Continue.
Anyways, a lot of coaches would talk about paint consequences. And so you might think a paint consequence is a hard foul. I know you were a big block guy, but for me, the only thing I could really do in that situation is take charges. It's kind of rare that you have a center because he's been outstanding there for a number of years. But Mikal Bridges spent more time guarding all-stars than any other player in the NBA this season. Nice job there from OKC. But Mikal Bridges spent more time guarding all-stars than any other player in the NBA this season. Nice job there from OKC running the 2-man break to get the bucket.
6 points in 3 minutes off the bench for Payne. Williams on the attack. Jalen Williams of Santa Clara. A team now fighting for a play-in or playoff spot. A team that's had really impressive numbers since the turn of the calendar. JJ, I know there are some things that really jump next 7 drafts.
This is a really well-coached basketball team. In the calendar year 2023, number 2 offense in the league.
Next 7 drafts.
This is a really well-coached basketball team. In the calendar year 2023, number 2 offense in the league, number 2 net rating in the league, plus a top 10 defense. That's over the course of the last 24 games. It's not a surprise to me that they're playing competitive basketball tonight without their superstar.
Nothing more. Jock Landale into the game off the bench for Phoenix. Here's Damian Lee. Lee on the drive is fouled by Williams. Career 3-point field goals. 2,100 for JJ, 1,100 for RJ. Career 3-point field goals. 2,100 for JJ, 1,100 for RJ.
And when he plays aggressive and not just looks to make the right play, attack the basket, he's got an outstanding frame, length, size, strength. Takes the defensive challenge.
Has finished some key wins. Here is Jalen Williams of Santa Clara knocking down the 3.
For the Phoenix Suns. That is in my opinion, because if he's dominant on that role with his little pull-up jumpers, that's just going to make it that much.
He's going to go, and right now, he's just toying with whoever is guarding him in that pick and roll.
Lee leaves it short, gets it back, can't pop it in. Okogie zipping up the floor, charging his way in, and a blocking foul is called against Williams.
They were probably going to not re-sign him for the number. So, you know, this part is exciting, but so will the Laker offseason be.
Oh, Williams came soaring in.
They were probably going to not re-sign him for the number. So, you know, this part is exciting, but so will the Laker offseason be.
Oh, Williams came soaring in. You spent a season with Kenrich in New Orleans, and he was a teammate you just adored.
Oh, I love Kenrich. As Jalen Williams gets the back cut out of the after timeout play.
The guy wanting to play against his former team, and he now realizes that, but sees Williams just red hot about not playing, and, you know, kind of that showed him a lot about Williams, his competitive fire, his character.
Yeah, he's a guy who makes winning basketball plays.
Approach that drive to help each other out.
Okogie airmails the three. Rebound gobbled up by Jalen Williams of Arkansas. Over to Jalen Williams of Santa Clara.
Are you just going to announce their college East time?
We haven't done that joke yet. I know it's a Zach Lowe favorite.
That's the play-by-play guy.
All right, well, we're using the colleges right now. Okogie to Ayton, plus the foul. And
never know how a player is going to turn out in 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. But to me, the key to how a player is going to turn out in 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. But to me, the key to unlocking a next level of stardom for Giddey is Joe hits another three-pointer last year when he shot 26% his rookie year.
And an improvement from how he started the year as well, as Ayton.
You're not expecting any one player because they're so balanced to step that up, but you need guys to step it up a little bit more. Nice little left-handed pass, and the Phoenix Suns want to talk about it.
He has 15 first-half points. Joe looking to answer. You bet. Here's Joe around the screen. Step back three is good. Isaiah Joe is on a burner in Phoenix. That led to the 20 free throws that were shot by the Suns. Dort knocks down the three. Lou Dort with his first triple of the night.
Both can clean up things, and we're going to have a good second half.
Oh, beautiful pass. Giddey to Williams, off on a throw.
Booker there, and then adding Kevin Durant, who is arguably the best mid-range shooter in the NBA.
I'm going to say this, and I never played with Chris Paul, so I don't mean to do. Does Chris Paul take a lot of ownership? Does he hit you with a couple of, hey guys, my bad? I'm going to say this, and I never played with Chris Paul, so I don't mean to do. Does Chris Paul take a lot of ownership? Does he hit you with a couple of, hey guys, my bad?
Booker now 0 of 4 from deep, 5 of 13 from the floor. Williams off the behind-the-back pass, knocks down the three. Into the corner of Okogie, not that time.
And now, if they continue this downhill aggression, they're going to be in the bonus.
Williams splash on another three. Jalen Williams of Arkansas. Torrey Craig.
Get him back, young fella. Get him back.
What a sequence. That's an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul.
Helps Devin Booker. Before he got injured earlier in the season, he was the second most blitzed player in the league.
Took a 78-74 lead, their largest of the game. They have not scored in the last 3.5 minutes. It's an 11-0 Phoenix run. And that is not going to help the Thunder. As Landale, great tip rebound over to Ross. Here's Payne. Euros, twist, gets fouled. Start the fourth. Ryan Rucco, J.J. Redick, Richard Jefferson, Monica McNutt with you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Second game of our doubleheader on this Friday night. Lee got banged from behind. 9 points, Suns lead. Nice roll inside, and Williams rocks the rim on the delivery from Giddey.
We love you, JJ. We accept you for you here.
That's right. Lee off the deflection from Landale. Nice minutes from the Phoenix bench here to start the fourth to build this lead. Lee off the deflection from Landale. Nice minutes from the Phoenix bench here to start the fourth to build this lead.
There was questions about the depth of the Phoenix Suns coming, after the Kevin Durant trade. Kevin Durant's going to eat up a lot of those issues, but with the emergence of Josh Okogie offensively.
Payne, not that time. Lee, a deep one. No. Thunder without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tonight, playing the second half of a back-to-back. Williams buries the three.
Does it seem like Oklahoma City Thunder, they're over-helping a little bit? There wasn't really even pressure on the rim there, as Williams does put pressure on the rim.
They do pose those issues for teams. It's like you're trying to do your natural help, but you're giving guys open threes, and you're allowing for closeout situations.
Going through different moments in an NBA season as a group as they continue to add on. It's been there tonight without him. That may be helped by the over-helping. Williams can't knock down the jumper.
So you would think that you can help off of them, contest, but they're just shooting the ball too well.
Dort couldn't tip it in. Saric gets bumped and will shoot two.
Joe in the mid-range.
Could have a tough time in the first round because of the experience and talent of some of the lower-seeded teams that you figure are going to be in the playoff
Let
picture.
me hear that. This is my hot take.
16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Mark Dagnall was raving to us about him before the game, saying plays like a veteran.
Right now, Oklahoma City is going back. It looks like they're going back into a zone.
Paul. Okogie lines up the three. No. Rebound. Jalen Williams of Santa Clara.
A back-to-back overtime game, and then they show up shorthanded. So maybe there were some mental errors, and they settled into the game, and they've done a pretty good job being competitive.
Historic and timely for Devin Booker. As Jalen Williams of Santa Clara pops that in. Signed a 4-year, $224 million extension that takes him through the 27-28 season. Is on the line. No chicken for you. When it goes to Booker, 7 to shoot, cross court, Booker attacking, shouldering to the corner, no. Down 8. Williams got bumped, still able to finish, and it's a 6-point game. Unstoppable in the mid-range. He has the last 7 for Phoenix. Williams lost the handle, and that should do it. Paul got the whistle after a stare.